Hi everyone, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School with a Friday update. Beautiful day here. So many things going on as usual. Let's get right to it. Annual fund, we are making super progress, but I did have some people reach out to me, new parents who weren't really aware of what the annual fund is used for. So just a brief refresher, the annual fund is the second largest generator of revenue for us as a school, as a nonprofit. And most nonprofits, and we're no different here, use the annual fund for the foundation of all their fundraising efforts. It's that important. And what does the annual fund do? Well, the annual fund ties directly into our mission of educating a community of change makers. Most of those are kids. How does the annual fund do that? Well, the annual fund is used every year on the yearly operations of the school, right? And that means our program and our people. So when we are funding our innovation program, right? Our EDC, our BLC, lots of stuff in the performing and the fine arts, to give you sort of concrete examples. Our SEL program, right? The individuals that run that and design what is, our sort of key design element. We're known for this everywhere. That's what Synapse really shines bright with, I think, first and foremost is SEL. And certainly our leading edge academics as well. Those people in those spaces and places are designing and building on a program for kids. Those three pillars are what we deem to be responsible for the creation of a curriculum for future change makers, and those are the kids, right? And that ties right back to the mission. So without the annual fund and those dollars that go towards the people and the program in those three domains, innovation, SEL, leading edge academics, we can't educate change makers, and that's our mission. So that's how it ties back to mission. A lot of nonprofits have a similar mantra, but we need everyone's help, and we need every one of those dollars. So again, we're in great shape, but for those who really aren't sure how it relates to our mission, that's as concrete as I think I can make it. So thank you. Okay, so I was just with a bunch of middle schoolers, some 8th graders, about 15 or so of them, in our CBL, as part of our CBL program. So what is that? 8th graders are doing something called community-based learning. I think I got the acronym right. And it's coming out of the 8th grade experience, and it's being led by Andy, our wonderful and accomplished SEL specialist. He works TK8, but he's having a key focus in the 8th grade. And we were just over at Life Moves. We have a partnership with them now. Their Life Moves provides transitional housing for those who are unhoused, families primarily. And good news is those 8th graders are still middle schoolers. Middle schoolers are middle schoolers. I've been around middle schoolers for a long time, right? I've said this before. I was a middle school head at 3 different schools. I've been working in middle schools for decades. They're still the same. They're earnest and sometimes annoying. They are highly capable, and at other times not so much. Energy abounds, right? They're trying on new identities, trying to be cool. High schoolers are not there yet, and at the same time they're really kind and almost like elementary school kids. So that's the good news. And the other good news, there's really no bad news, there's only good news, that they were really helpful today, and they're embracing this new part of the 8th grade experience. And I'm thinking a lot about middle schoolers actually of late. We've been doing tours specifically for middle school applicants, and we've actually been offering them for internal families from our lower school as well. And the middle school, I think, sometimes is often thought of as a bridge. And I understand that, right? The bridge between elementary and high school, I get it. But I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's really not a bridge. It's a unique age and stage, and that kids in those early adolescent years need to be treated in a particular way and need to be understood as 10 to 14-year-olds. They have unique needs. They have unique characteristics, right? And our middle school, our teachers understand that. We approach every single middle school kid, every kid here, to be honest with you, probably every adult here, to be even bring it up even higher. But if we're going to talk about middle school, every single one of them is known and needed and understood and loved unequivocally, right? That's it. And it's an unbelievable space to explore ideas, to really develop identities, and to feel confident and secure at a time when lots of kids are not feeling that way. We minimize grades, we minimize and sort of get rid of all high stakes assessments, right? We're really about formative assessments. We're about iteration. We allow kids to master material as they go. And every single adult in this building, everyone, not just the teachers, but staff too, are trained in SEL. That means when a student leaves the classroom, and perhaps that teacher is an expert in EQ and how they communicate and how they handle things, they walk down the hallway, they're not going to encounter an adult at the front desk who doesn't understand those same things, right? Everywhere they go, they're encountering individuals who treat them as they should be treated. And so this middle school, I think we know here at Synapse that it's not a bridge. It actually is its own unique entity, and it should be treated with that much care, that much precision, and kids deserve that. And sort of the broader view here is, I said this during a session this morning, that kids or children are raised in a specific context with spoken and unspoken messages or expectations. And our school, our middle school, the unspoken message that they're getting every single day is that we care about you. You should care about yourself too. We love you regardless, right? It is unconditional, and you are safe to fail. You're safe to explore. You're safe to be who you are. I think it's a real special middle school space and place. The parents today heard all about the program with our Brainwave Learning Center, certainly our extraordinary math teachers and our STEAM teachers and our language arts teachers, our EDC, our engineering space, computational thinking. There's so many unique programs that go on here. Athletics, our trips, our wilderness program. So there's the specifics, and the schedule mirrors the needs of kids as well. But overall, I think what makes any truly extraordinary experience for any human being, it's those spoken and unspoken messages. That's it. Have a super weekend. Take care.